Hey there, it's the English Picker here. Sorry I've been away for a little while, guys. I haven't been too well. But these are some really good auction finds. Um, so, what do you all think about the drop in silver and gold? I was quite shocked, actually, to be honest. And much like a lot of other people's videos that have come out, I cannot find gold or silver at spot price anywhere. No one's wanting to sell it at this low price. Really reluctant, most dealers. The antique shows aren't affected, eBay isn't really affected. But I think it's a great time to buy. If you can find something at that price, buy it, definitely. It's a great opportunity. So I thought, well, I'll go to an auction and see, because, it's members of the public, they're not always in tune with the scrap metal prices, and might get some deals. And I think I did. I mean, it wasn't down to the extent of that I thought it was going to be, but it was certainly some good deals. And a lot of the big metal buyers that normally go to the auctions, they were there, but they were a bit more cautious. So certainly with coins, you could get some good deals on collectible things, which I think I did. So these are the lots on the bags. I got 6 lots. I got this huge lot at the end here, bag of world coins. This lot just here. This one just here. This little tobacco tin with these in, and then this one here. So here it is, all explained out. Okay, so this is all of it laid out. Some good deals, some deals which I should have avoided, such as these, and some real interesting finds. Um, Basically, this auction house works on a 20% margin or commission, however you want to say. Except there's a minimum of £3 commission, which I didn't know about. So there was this lot here, which was world coins, really junky. I'd put on there only if cheap. I mean, really not worth much. Nobody wanted it, and he said, "Do you want it? Anyone want it for £5?" I said, "Yeah, I'll have it for £5." So I thought £5. That's like a £1 commission, but didn't know about the £3 commission. So I ended up paying £8 for it. So I'll kind of be lucky to break even, really, so shouldn't have really bothered with that. I'll start on this one, actually, since I'm talking about it. All through here, these are just pre-Euro, sort of Greek, French, Italian, Spanish coins. There's some English ones in there which aren't really worth much. The Cooper-nickel ones and old pennies and stuff, but not that old enough to make it worthwhile. Stuff I did get out, we got 2 Hong Kong dollars, some Canadian, Egyptian, New Zealand spendable stuff, some Swiss francs, not silver, had a load of spendable UK pennies and two pence coins from Guernsey and stuff like that. Some euros, well, 22 cent. Some Mexican coins, we've got about 10, got about 25 pesos there. Some exchangeable half pennies, if you take them in bags of £1, so that's 200 coins, you can exchange them at the bank. US coins, and we've got some Irish coins. Not the greatest, really. I'll be lucky to get my money back, but I had to take a chance on it, just in case there was something really good in there. Next lot here, I've taken some out of this. There was 4 Churchill crowns, which are sold to a mate of mine for £1. That's the price I get when I take them to the bank. So he was after some, so I sold him at the price that I can get rid of them at. There's another crown in there, and then these are all Cooper-nickel half crowns. It was described as Cooper-nickel stuff. I picked this up for... I paid £25 for it, because in there was these. There's 4 50% silver half crowns. 1920, 1921, 1922 and 1929. And a South African half crown. Now the South African one, I think it's around 80-90%. It's a bit better. So that's, I took a chance on it. I mean, my money back is in those 4 there, and then that's the profit really. Not the greatest deal ever. There's also this Festival of Britain crown. It's copper nickel, but these sell for £2 or £3, something like that, in my antiques cabinet. So the next lot I stepped up and paid for. I paid £35.40 after commission for all this lot here. It was described as pre 47 coins with one Victorian. So I whizzed through it. We've got loads of shillings from 1945. There's 23 shillings. They're all 50% silver. All the way up there to some really warm ones up to 1920. Then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 florins. 36, 35, 23 and 20. And then we've got 3 50% silver half crowns, 1931, a 1921 and a 1920. And then real nice coin here is a 1887 Victorian half crown, Jubilee head on the back, and a little nice surprise, a 1876 young head threepence. So on that, I did actually correction on that. I spent £70.80, and there's 220 grams of 50% silver, which work out at £55 at the current low price, and 15 grams of sterling silver, and that's £7.50's worth at the low price at the moment. Which, I paid £8 under its scrap price, but that's at its low scrap price currently. So I feel fairly right. This is the only lot that, other than the World Coin lot, that I think I lost money on. So yeah, not the greatest, but still pretty good. Now it's this next lot I paid £35.40. It was in this small little tobacco tin here. Tobacco tin I'll get £1 or £2 for. And in there was 77.4 grams of sterling silver and 6.3 grams of mixture of 50% to 83.5%. So I paid £35 for it, and I should make about 50 on this, which is nice. So in there was a 1892 crown, nice chunk of sterling silver there, 25 grams of sterling silver, Jubilee head. 1895 half crown, 1899 half crown. So this is either, I can't tell the difference, to be honest. It's either a godless or a Gothic florin. Yeah, very worn, very worn. Then a George III shilling, again quite worn, but still sterling silver. Then I think this is Austrian. Yeah, and a hole in it. Then we've got a 1921 sixpence, sterling silver sixpence, 72.5% silver Swiss half franc from 1920. We've got this Victorian gambling piece. Then we've got a 1918 threepence. We've got 50% silver 1932 threepence. We've got a French 83.5% silver 1913 50 centimes. And this was a nice little find here. It's a hold, but still nice, 1857 half dime. So it's one I haven't got, so I should be keeping that one. So I think all in all I did quite well. I'll probably sell these top 3 off because they're all dates that I've got, to recoup my money, and then the rest I'll probably end up keeping. So next, on to the lot that I spent the most money on. I got this right here. Including commission, I paid £106.20. It is a coin that I've been after for a while, but due to prices I haven't been able to. There we go. It is a 10th ounce krugerrand, 1981. It was described in the catalogue as a 10th ounce krugerrand 1921, which doesn't exist. And then it's on this chain here. The chain I'm pretty sure is 9 carat. It's got really warm marking at the top, and then the mount's got an incredibly worn marking just there. Oh, try not to touch the coin. Just there. So I will test that up. And what I probably will do is sell the chain and just keep it in this mount for now, probably. But I think I did really, really well on this. There we go. So I paid £106.20p. With the mount, it weighs 5.5 grams. So that's the 10th ounce weighs 3.397. 3.393 of 24 karat gold. That scraps at £95 at today's low, and then the 9 carat would scrap at today's low of £22.07p. So that's £117.07p. So I paid under scrap for it, even the low scrap. Now, if prices bounce back up, you know, I should do well. I mean, the coin on its own still on eBay sells for about £120. So it was a no-brainer, really. I mean, it's a lot of money to chuck at something, but it seems that gold is a better buy at the moment than silver at some of the auctions I go to. But it is high risk, so yeah, just a real nice coin. I'll show you the reverse as well. It's in really good condition since it's a mounted piece. There's still a bit of mint luster there. But it is a bullion piece at the end of the day, and I don't get too hyped up about conditional rarity, because I don't think you should really with bullion. It's just a nice, honest piece, and something that unfortunately I'm going to be keeping. Now, this last lot I kept to the end because this was really the surprise. It was described as job lot of Victorian pennies. And I thought, oh, I'll have a look through it, see, because you never know, you occasionally get bits and bobs. There was no auction estimate or anything like that. And, you know, it wasn't really Victorian pennies, it's mostly Edwardian and Georgian pennies, some pre-Euro coins in there, French stuff, Italian stuff, super nickel half crown. This is pretty much junk. I mean, I just see these pennies in 1906. They're just common as dirt, and they're just not worth anything at all, which is really unfortunate. That was the junk, and I think that's what put people off. There was these decimal sets in here. I can normally sell these for around £1. This is a pocket money guide, like a coin book here from I think it's from the, and you can see, let's see if I can get it, it's in pounds, shillings and pence. A nice little navy cut tobacco tin, I suppose it is, snuff tin in there. I'll get a couple of pounds for that. It's Cooper nickel crown. I'll get 25p for that. And then these here are the interesting bits. So we've got some farthings. We've got 1890, 1885, 1885, 1860. We've got some Victorian pennies. These were the ones that its namesake. 1892, 1891, 1881, 1875. That's a good date. And 1863. Then we've got a few older ones. We've got a nice George III halfpenny. These were made in huge numbers, but it's still nice condition. 1806. Then a more worn 1806 one. We've got a George III farthing, but it looks like it's been dug from a metal detecting site. Then we've got an earlier coin, an earlier George III. The other side's completely wiped out, dateless. Then we've got these 1837 to Hanover coin with Victoria on the other side. Then this strange one here that's just got design on one side, 1862. And then we've got a hold 1860 halfpenny Victorian. Got another one of these gambling pieces, Victorian gambling pieces. Then this is nice. It's an 1827 George the Fourth. George the Fourth 1827 coin. Let's see the other side. There we go. You know, it's not bad. And then this is it looks like a William. I think it says Gilliam there, so that's interesting, but fairly warm. Then we've got some older ones. We've got this one here, which I think is Portuguese. I'm pretty sure it is. That's the better side, and then this side's fairly worn. So if anybody knows what that might be, please drop me a comment. Then this one's one I don't see too often. It's a coin from Luxembourg. It's 10 centimes, 1855. We've got a French coin, 10 centimes, 1855 as well, which is strange. Then we've got Italian 5 coin from 1862. So, you know, they'll get added to the respective countries and they'll go in a lot one day. Then I did pull out a few American coins. I'll show you the best one in a bit, but this is a nice. It's 1863 copper nickel penny. You know, the thicker ones. Indian head penny. Fairly worn, you know, in probably good condition, VGG condition. Really worn, but, you know, still a nice old coin. A little bit of silver, a 50% silver threepence. At this point, you're probably thinking, not brilliant. And I was, from the next few coins, I was willing to pay quite a bit of money. But I actually got this whole lot for £18, including commission. Now, the next bits you'll see why. I got two uncirculated, or barely circulated, still with lovely mint luster, 1918 farthings. They're a tiny bit grubby, but they're still absolutely, you know, real lovely coins. You don't see nearly 100-year-old coins with mint luster like that too often. And they were just bouncing around in with all the others, so I've 2x2'd all these up. But then the reason why I got these was for these, and I'll save the best to last, but I'll show you this one first. I think most people missed it because you commonly see this design. You can see the 3 there. There we go. So it looks almost identical to this 1876 threepence here, and you see them quite often, just like this, and I think most people are used to it. But if you look above there, there's a different crown. And, you know, I was like, oh, what's this? And it says 1946. Now, in that era, you had coins that had this design, which were the 50% silver ones, so you don't see them like this. I thought, that's really odd. It's not coming out, but you can see it there, 1946. Show you the other side. I put it in here to protect it. And it's absolutely peachy. It's lovely condition. And it is a Maundy threepence. So it is from a special set that they give out once a year. And this coin itself is probably worth 20 to 30 in this condition. On a good day, maybe more. But it is in absolutely perfect condition. There's no issues at all. Some lovely toning. The camera really just doesn't do it justice. It's in lovely condition. And nobody noticed it, I don't think. Because it just does look just like your standard silver threepence. It's just because of the date, you know. And then the next coin really is a nice beauty that I don't see too often. It is a Barber dime in 1909, but it is in lovely condition. You can still see the mint luster there. My camera really doesn't do it justice. It is a lovely coin. No issues that I can see. What do you think it's worth, guys? I'm not too sure. I mean, once again, I think I'm going to keep it, unfortunately, but it's a nice little find to find, bouncing around in with a load of copper coins. It wasn't a separate thing, it was in the Navy cut container with a few other bits, but it's still rolling around with a few other bits, with the 1863 penny and stuff, you know. So, yeah, lovely coin, really pleased to find it, and for £18, I think I did quite well. I mean, I should get my money back selling all these bits here, and then these are my profit. You know, I might sell this one, and then I'm going to keep this one, I think. And then if anybody's interested in one of these ones, drop me a comment, because I've got 2 of the same, and I'll keep one and sell the other. So all in all, I think I did quite well. Not the greatest of greatest deals sometimes, but you know, like the gold, I was really surprised I managed to get that under current day spot. And the rest was some nice bits to fill in the dates, and I'll just hang on to this for when the price does inevitably bounce back up. Now's definitely the time for buying, and I'm still shocked at the where the price has got to and whatnot. It was such a quick move. I think it caught a lot of people off guard, and yeah, now's definitely the time for buying. It does seem to have affected the internet a little bit, but not too much. The market's still strong. Most coin shops and stuff like that haven't lowered the prices because they just can't afford to. So I can't find silver coins that often under spot that it was before at this current low. So yeah, drop me a comment and please rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll come out with some new videos soon. Thanks for watching.